to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. This is the Conference USA opener for both of these teams. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Liberty Flames. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with Coach Caldwell before the game, guys. He told me he is obviously very excited. He has waited a long time for this opportunity. He came to this university when he was just 18 years old as a player, and now he will lead his team out of the tunnel as the head coach. It is a dream come true, and his emotions are very high. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to seeing. So Liberty's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy.
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Locklear. It's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Now on the option. The pitch. Nice move there. Might have a chance. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The Bears are marching down the field. From the gun. It's complete to the left, and they swarm him under. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Bears! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Randolph. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Flames offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we take a look at this junior transfer running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy.
Here's a little room there. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw, it's Henderson. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the transfer. 1st carry. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Udo. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. He'll keep it again on the option. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Flames!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So here comes the Bear offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And wings it incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Got a little grass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Snags it, and there's running room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Pulls it in, it's Green. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Kick is in the air. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's loose down the left side. The 20. He's at the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Flames.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Under fire. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The kick is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? To the air on first down. Throwing right. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's NC State engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Now back to your game at Williams Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third. There he goes! Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play!
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football, and how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run.
He'll keep it on second down. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Liberty! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And this offense runs the option. They didn't need the option. The quarterback does a great job understanding that what the defense is trying to do. He's got space. He takes it. Why pitch it when I don't have to? Makes the big, long, explosive touchdown play for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Using the quick game. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Bears in the hurry up.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Rushes on him. Punts it out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Bears peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Second and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. On target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Completes it in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 36, set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Running inside, it's Udo. Open space at the 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Udo. Picks up the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. They've built a cushion, they've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. Here comes the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Udo. Finding some room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Flames will hustle to the line.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
He's now up to 83 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Oh, he's got some space. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They want that clock to run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Goes to the option. Keeps it himself. Touchdown, Flames! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a not.
Maybe some room here. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
First down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Under fire. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give on the option. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to the counter. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The run inside. It's Coleman. Turning it on.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.